All over Metro Detroit, school safety getting a second and third look in the aftermath of what happened in Oxford. A very sad reality that many of our children have been trained and prepared to deal with the situation we saw yesterday. Paula Tutman joining us now live with more on this video that's circulating, showing that training in action. Paula.
Yeah, so Devin, you can just take a look around this classroom and know that if you are involved in an active shooter situation, this kind of setting can become a fishbowl or a barrel. I've been talking to a lot of superintendents today and a lot of experts. Of course, they are hurting. They are devastated. Whether this is their school district or not, this affects absolutely all of us. But one thing that I'm hearing a lot about is that these students, because of their training, were able to save their own lives and likely a lot of others. This video that was taken inside one of the Oxford classrooms yesterday is evidence to many that at least some of these students were trained in active shooter protocols.
Sheriff's office, safe to come out.
Someone calls out, sheriff's office, safe to come out.
Yeah, he said it's safe to come out.
The students don't buy that answer.
Now, we're not willing to take that risk right now. I can't hear you. We're not taking that risk right now.
And that's a dangerous mistake, according to Oakland University's police chief, Mark Gordon, who runs the university's Run, Hide, Fight training for students.
The response from inside may have been just something that they reacted to. I would have instructed during training to remain quiet so that the shooter or whoever is knocking on the door believes there's no one in the room. So that's part of trying to make the shooter move on to another area because he doesn't think anybody's in the room.
But these students also assess what they believe to be a bigger danger by not associating those words.
Okay, well, come to the door and look at my bag, bro.
No. Yeah, bro.
He said bro.
He said bro. Red flags.
Outside the room as being from law enforcement or safe. And our expert says that means their reaction was right.
What they did right was the door was secured, it looked like it was barricaded, and they did not open the door when it said Sheriff's Department, open the door. You never would do that.
Chief Gordon says that these students showed the training works. Not explaining, not talking, but actual, deliberate, intentional training. It works.
We know training works from previous shooting incidents that have occurred, that when you train to a specific goal, it is recalled quicker. You cannot make up preparedness. You cannot make up a response, an appropriate response during an emergency. You have to have training, and there has to be a memory of what you're supposed to do. And part of the memory is of acting out or scenario-based training of what that looks like so that your brain remembers and recalls what to do during an emergency.
But what could have happened without that level of training, without that ingraining?
Generally, the scene becomes more chaotic. People don't know what to do. There's no coordinated response or response to the threat that is presented to you. And more casualties generally result in that type of situation.
Slow down, you're fine.
Okay, so in his news conference just a little while ago, Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard actually addressed that voice outside of the classroom. He says he places one of his investigators there and who was changing his language. It's called coding. In other words, to try to make the students feel more comfortable. But this is what the experts say. Kids didn't trust it. They believed that they were still in danger. Therefore, they did the right thing. And that was to not open that door and to get out of there. Devin?
Exactly right. All right, Paula.